Oops. I just pulled my webcam down. Does it still work? Just a second. Yeah, it still works. What up?
I don't know if you've heard, but BlizzCon 2019 is finally here! Holy Jesus! And with BlizzCon came some very exciting announcements on the first day of the convention. From World of Warcraft to Overwatch to Diablo and more, today we're going to talk about things that were announced and things that were talked about at BlizzCon, from the good, the amazing, and the great to the not so great and kind of borderline stupid.
Yeah.
I'm going to warn you guys in advance. This video is one of those where I'm going to share my opinions on the announcements. So some of you are going to probably get angry at me. Some of you are going to cheer, but all of you are going to freak out when you see this. That's right, the mystery box. What's in the mystery box, you might be wondering? Well, you're going to have to wait to find out. So let's get started, shall we?
Okay.
World of Warcraft. Before we talk about Shadowlands, I want to take one moment to discuss Warlords of Draenor. Back when this expansion came out, I remember thinking to myself, where's the big stuff? Usually a WoW expansion would be released with a new class, a new playable
I think they're trying to do that with the tower.
old world leveling revamp, or something of that note. Warlords of Draenor had, well, a new world to explore and some garrisons, which was a super limited player housing system. And for these reasons and more, I remember thinking how underwhelming WoD was as an expansion. Now sure, the Rule 34 of Yrel was nice, but can we really judge an expansion as good on that alone? Maybe. And now we have Shadowlands, which from what we've heard so far has almost nothing of greater note coming out with the release. Now sure, we get a new area to explore, the Shadowlands, and we get to meet some new factions that offer rep grind rewards, and you know, there's some new abilities here and there, but where's the meat? Where's the Necromancer class, the crazy overhaul to our current class lineup, a whole new system or whatever? Where's the holy shit? This is why you should buy this expansion element.
I feel like they have that. It's just like, it's not as obvious as it was before, right? Because like now, it's not like, oh my god, wow, this crazy thing is gonna happen. It's more just like in general, that's just, I don't know. It's not that big of a thing. Like they're adding back the new abilities, etc. I think that does kind of matter in itself. I mean, that's kind of like the new announcement in itself, but it's nothing that's like massive or huge or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's just like a bunch of little things that they're bringing back together.
Where? We are getting that level cap nerf, however, that I've suggested Blizzard put into the game over the past 2 years or so. I mean, I've lost count of the number of times we have brought that up on this channel, so... Yeah.
Thanks for the level squish. Yeah, I think the level squish is really good too. I'm happy about that.
Is that giant Tower of the Damned thing, which is a Diablo-esque ever-changing dungeon that either you or some friends can take on and play through. I think that's a cool idea, to be fair, but beyond that, well, there's really not much to say, except for one more thing.
Okay.
This mount. You know which one I'm talking about.
The storm.
This mount right here, if you buy the Collector's Edition or
another
the
Collector's
Edition
Edition
or
mount.
Whatever. Now, Blizzard, I don't know how to break this to you, but that ain't no angelic mount inspired by the afterlife and shit. That's a dildo. That's a very nice looking dildo. But that's
it is ribbed, to be fair.
So
it is ribbed.
Shadowlands, well, honestly, after the initial of the announcements, I was kind of left disappointed. Just my opinion, of course, and also Sylvanas kicking the Lich King's ass, a little weird. The lore's a little weird.
What a bunch of bullshit, dude.
Let's talk about Diablo 4.
What a bunch of bullshit.
Diablo 4 looks fantastic so far. There, I said it. Blizzard got so much crap thrown at them with D3 when it first came out, and it's clear they are not making the same mistake with the next installment in this franchise. No more cartoony graphics, no more lighthearted evil story. Blizzard took Diablo back to its hardcore, horror-filled, bloody roots. And I like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what people wanted.
The graphics are dark and gothic-like, which is exactly how I feel a Diablo game should look like.
Yeah.
The classes look cool and interesting from what we've seen so far. Please, though, give us the Necromancer class again, Blizzard. The Druid looks great. That's definitely the class that I would be playing from what we've seen so far, but we need that Necromancer from back in the day. Like, come on. Diablo ain't nothing without the Necromancer, please. Thank you.
Is Necromancer good in Diablo 3? Like, I wasn't gonna buy a new class or something like that. It just wasn't gonna happen. Is it good? I literally have no idea. They're insane. Literally busted. Yeah, I love the D3 Necro. Bring back Necro from D2. Okay, so it's OP as fuck. I mean, I kind of expected that. That's what they do. They bring out the new one that you have to pay for, make that one really good so more people pay for it, and then they make the ones that you already had not as good, right? That's basically the way that it works. So just actually give me... Well, I'll deal with that later, okay? Actually, right now, can somebody just layer me real quick? Yeah, can somebody layer me? And then I'm going to just go inside the instance. I don't want to deal with, like, running back a bunch. Someone just invite me for a layer real quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and keep moving forward. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, just keep inviting me, guys.
The spells look fun to play with. Druids get to transform and stuff, and get to go all berserk and shit. But overall, it looks like a good time. Oh,
yeah.
And the cinematic was great. Like, I'm just saying, it was awesome. And having the dude from The Witch as the narrator in the gameplay trailer, love it. The one thing I'm very curious about, however, is how this game is going to feel, considering how Diablo 4 almost kind of seems very MMO-ish. You wander around in the world, you fight monsters, you get your legendaries, you know, you're a big hero, so on and so forth. But whenever you're in cities and towns, you can apparently encounter other players. And unless I'm mistaken, certain massive bosses and such out in the open world, there are places where you can meet and fight with other players too. But don't...
I think it does have a lot of MMO elements of it. And I think that's basically, that's a good thing. It's actually a good thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's completely a positive. It's completely positive. And I like MMO elements. Now, it is an ARPG. It's a different genre. So it shouldn't be the exact same as fucking, as World of Warcraft. But I do believe that there are positive things you can get out of every genre. And because of that, it's something that's good, right? Okay, let's see here.
Quote me on that, because I might have misunderstood something, or I might be remembering something wrong. I don't know. Anyway, the game is not really an MMO, but there's this light-hearted MMO-ness to the game.
Yeah,
and
which
I
is good.
like that. As I envision myself playing D4,
It's around like
I
a
find
shared world
myself
to an extent.
really excited to play
I'm a
the
big
game
fan of
after
that.
getting my hands on it. But who knows? Maybe the game will suck. Blizzard will release some sort of weird talent tree or some broken mechanics or something. I don't know. But we'll have to wait and find out. But so far, in my opinion, Diablo 4 is the best announcement from this BlizzCon. Don't kill me for it. That's just what I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
Overwatch 2. All right.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's time to be blunt. I'm sorry. This is not a separate game from Overwatch. It is clearly an expansion or a glorified patch.
Yeah, that's
Blizzard,
basically true.
I swear to God, if you're gonna make people pay $60 to play the exact same characters again, with 2 new heroes, a push mode taken straight from TF2, and some simple character customization abilities, a little bit of PvE here and there, people, they ain't gonna like it. I mean, what do you guys think? And no, it's not time for the mystery box yet.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I mean, like, yeah, Overwatch 2, it's not like it's all, wow, I can't wait to see Overwatch 2. I don't know, man. Like, I'm excited to play the game, but he brings up a good point in that it's basically the same game. It should be $30 at most. I don't know about the price of the game. The price of the game is not necessarily important to me. What is important to me is the fact that the game is good, right? If the game is good, then I'm happy. If it's not good, then I'm not happy. And so as long as the game is fine, I'll be completely satisfied, okay? PvP shit and maps are going to get added. Yeah, it's really kind of hard for me to say, but overall, I'd consider it a positive, right? It's free to play, PvP modded. Yeah, but like I don't know exactly how that works though. That's the thing. I really just don't know how it's that's supposed to go. Owners of Overwatch 2 should have a discount for $20 at least. I mean, like I know they want to keep making money off of the game, but maybe that is true. It's hard to say.
Stop asking. That's later. Patience. There is nothing about this game that screams sequel. It's just taking what was there and adding a few new things to it. And that's really all I have to say about Overwatch 2, because anything I say about it would also apply to the original game, since they're the exact same thing pretty much. Did you enjoy Overwatch? Great. Play Overwatch
Buy it again.
2.
Yeah, buy the
Did you
same
not
game
enjoy
again. Why
Overwatch?
not?
Well, then don't waste your time. It's the same game. I mean, look at it. All right. What else is there to say? Please don't charge us $60, Blizzard.
Yeah.
Good lord. Heroes of the Storm. I didn't watch the Heroes of the Storm panel because I don't care about Heroes of the Storm. Sorry. Hearthstone. Now, for me personally, guys, I've always seen Hearthstone as the perfect game to play when you're sitting on the toilet taking a fat American dump. Because that's exactly how I've always played it. Nothing too crazy, nothing too hardcore, just sitting back, relaxing, and blowing up my enemies with lighthearted fun while also blowing up my toilet. That's Hearthstone, guys.
I've never played Hearthstone before. Not even a single game.
Dragons just adds more of that light.
I didn't know there was a HOTS panel either.
In my opinion, new dragon-themed monster and magic cards, new crazy summonings like Galakron to the Great, some reworks to some old dragon heroes and so forth. It looks fun. You know, it looks nice. Good time passer.
Sure.
Now, for those of you wanting me to delve into how these cards and such are going to completely break the game and the meta and unbalance everything and just ruin the whole game as a whole, dude, I ain't the one to talk to about that. All right, I play this game way too casually to look into all that stuff. But yeah, the game's probably going to be completely unbalanced, broken, and screwed after this next expansion, but I guess we'll find out. I am a little salty, though, that there's still no Death Knight class in Hearthstone. I mean, sure, we got the DK theme.
Why is there a class? Are they trying to do like the Magic the Gathering shit? Like, I'm not sure exactly how that's supposed to work. I don't even understand. Balance sucks. Yeah. I don't get it, man. There's always been classes. Yeah, I didn't even know that. Like, that's the thing. I literally have never played Hearthstone. I cannot explain how little I'm interested in playing a card game on the internet. I just don't care. I think it's silly. And I get that other people like it. That's fine. But to me, I am just not interested in it at all.
Classes with the Ice Crown Citadel expansion, but come on, Blizzard. Please? StarCraft. No StarCraft 3, everybody.
No, of course not. What a surprise. Did anybody expect otherwise? I mean, really.
This year's BlizzCon is, well, in my opinion, it's a little underwhelming. Aside from D4, I wasn't really all too excited for anything. And on top of some lackluster announcements too, you also have that air of the recent Blizzard controversies hanging over the company, which, to Blizzard's credit, they did make an apology for it.
Not really.
BlizzCon,
not really, though.
By the comment sections surrounding this moment at the convention,
not really.
I don't think many people gave a damn. But if you want to hear my expanded thoughts on that mess, just go check out this video up in the corner, or maybe it's that corner. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about that. All right, so just go watch that video instead. Okay, go. But guys, what did you think about this year's BlizzCon? Did you like it? Are you excited? Hey man, just because I'm like, hey, I'm not that interested in this, don't mean you have to be not interested. Are you hyped? Are you salty? What would you give BlizzCon between a 1 and a 10? But everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video.
I'd say like a 9.
Give it a like if you liked it.
Yeah, I'd say a 9.
The bell so you're notified when I release new content. Oh, this?
Yeah.
Oh, the mystery box.
Okay.
Almost forgot.
All right, what's in the
Let's take a
mystery
look,
box?
Shall we? I think you guys are gonna like it.
Okay.
Well, would you look at that? It's just the possibility of Blizzard ever adding Tuskar Necromancers to World of Warcraft. This was your perfect chance, Blizzard.
Okay.
Your perfect chance.
Are you fucking serious?
You ruin everything. Ah!
All right, that's actually that was a good video. I liked it. Yeah, sure. Now video 2 is amazing. Yeah, I guess so. But there's cinematics showing, what was this here? Sylvanas. I think it's really a failure because it's Sylvanas. I think that's maybe a little bit much, man. Yeah, it's a little bit much. Tuskar Necromancer. Mystery box is there to make the video over 10 minutes. Well, trust me, dude. Like, I'm sure Nixxiom is the same as me, right? It's like...
This video is brought to you in collaboration with Wowhead.com.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the next one, alright? So no, like Nixxiom can do a great job just filling up content the same as I can. I don't really consider that any sort of like an amazing, you know, an amazing feed. I'm pretty sure anybody can do that, right? Nixxiom hates all Blizzard things. I don't think he hates all Blizzard things. That might be a bit much. But Bellier Video explains Sylvanas' strength. Oh no, I understand Sylvanas' strength. That's not really a big deal. Like I get that in general, right? It's not really too much of a thing. Sylvanas and who? Yeah, we'll look at the Bellier video later on, okay? Let's see. Watch the Asmon movie. I don't know about that. Let me go ahead before I do anything else. I want to start and make sure that I get everybody in here for a ZF group, and I do that. Okay. So if we could get some mages and we get everybody ready for a ZF group, we'll go ahead and do that. And that's about it. Actually, you know what? Let me go ahead. Let me get our mage group, and then since there's some spurgs that are trying to attack us, I'm gonna make a 40-man raid, and that way I can make sure that like nobody gets ganked on the way over there. So if anybody can message me real quick, let's go ahead and do that. After that, we'll go ahead and we'll watch the other Nixxiom video, right? Spurg?